Cool. How do we start this video? I forget.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Hi, I'm Christeena.
And you're watching
Game of Tomes.
Today we're going to be talking about our book club.
We talk about our real life book club a lot, so we decided to go ahead and just explain how we got together and what we do and how we choose books and etc., and maybe it will inspire you guys to try and start a book club of your own if you would like, because it's a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah.
So I got the idea from, I was watching Booktube videos like all the time, and I was like, man, I'd really like to have a Booktube channel. Like, this is what I was like thinking on it for a long time, and then all of a sudden it hit me like, I could still talk about books without having a Booktube channel, and the way to do that is to start a book club. So I text Christeena, and I said, yo, I'm thinking about putting a book club together. What do you think about this idea? And she was like, yes! Do it! I think it's a great idea. And I was like, cool. So then I started messaging people I thought would be interested in doing it. And some people, like, I wasn't close friends with. Some people I just knew that they liked to read because we were Facebook friends, like, good acquaintances.
Yeah.
And I found the message that I sent out. I found it. And I screenshotted it, and I wanted to read it to you because I thought it would be interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm starting a book club. I'm meeting a couple of friends, Christeena and Sabrina, at the library at noon tomorrow to hang out and talk about what our first book should be. You're welcome to come if you're interested. If you have to work, let me know what your schedule is so that we might have the first official meeting at a good time.
Awesome.
And she was like, that would be wonderful, blah, blah, blah. And that's how I roped people in. And we got, like, how many? 7? How many were at that first meeting? Like 5?
At the library?
At the library.
I think it was you, me, Megan, possibly Allie.
Allie was there.
And Brittany was not, but I did get my sister to join as well. So
Sabrina
I think it was
there.
Sabrina was there?
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's 6 people.
Yeah. And then we ended up
being 8 people.
Yeah, now we have like a study between 8 and 10, like we're kind of inviting a couple extra people if they want to join, or like some people have too much on their plates and they can't always come and things like that, which is totally fine. So we have like a pretty steady amount so far, and it's really nice because it's not too many people.
Right. Yeah. We want to keep it at an under 10 people.
We just would like a more personal book club, and then also, like, of course, like with food, and then hosting wise, it just makes it a lot easier with.
Right. So that's another thing. We decided that we were going to each host in turn. There are some people who don't host, and that's fine.
We take turns hosting, and some people that don't host, it's just maybe they live too far away or just have too much stuff going on. And that's the good thing about having it, a little smaller book club, is we're all really good friends, and so we all completely understand, and that's fine. We did say that if somebody couldn't host, we could hold it at the library, but we haven't. We just keep hosting at houses.
Yeah.
So, which is fine.
Yeah, I like that.
And we take
we didn't do that because the library closes at like 7.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, and then also I don't know if we could really take like food and wine to the library. So we just take turns hosting,
and then we all bring like something, and we'll end up with like this crazy mix of food sometimes.
Yeah. And
that's totally fine. Or like the host will make soup or something, and people will bring wine or.
It always ends up really well.
Candy.
We kind of
Cookies.
It's kind of almost like a potluck, but not specifically. Yeah. Somebody will say, oh, I was thinking about bringing this, and then somebody else will say, oh, I'm bringing this, or I'm bringing that, just to kind of see, make sure, like, not everybody brings, like, a dessert, or not everybody brings, wine, or...
And so, how we do this is that as soon as we had that library meeting, we made a Facebook group. And this has been awesome. It's a private group, so we post there all the time, just, like, talking back and forth to each other about books or about life, even sometimes.
Yeah.
If we just want to talk, within that circle of girls.
Yeah.
Women. So on our Facebook page, I'll post, or someone, we'll say, what do you guys want to read next month? And so there will be a list of genre suggestions. And then we have a vote on what everyone suggested.
For that genre. And then whichever genre wins, everyone can suggest a book pertaining to that genre.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can vote on
which book we want to read.
Yeah, which we've been developing a system for quite a while because we tried out a few different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is going to be the first month that we actually decided to post our book options onto the Facebook group and then vote beforehand. Usually we wait.
Oh, I thought we were going to vote at the thing. But are we going to vote online?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just... No, I don't think so. You're right. We're just posting what
our suggestions are, so people can look it up.
We've usually been waiting to
reveal our suggestions
until the actual meeting, and then we vote at the meeting, etc. But now we are going to post our suggestions in the book club so that at the meeting everybody will already, you can read the synopsis on it yourself, and it kind of saves a little bit of time, and then you have more time to consider what ones you would want to vote for.
Right.
And we decided we've done this a few times, and I think it's working out the best. So we all picked the top 3 books that we would like to read from the suggested books, and then whichever one gets the most votes is the one we end up reading. Sometimes there's a tie, and then we'll actually look up like how many pages it has to kind of see how long they are. And sometimes we might read both, but usually we'll pick one that's probably shorter.
If a book is like 600 pages long, sometimes we'll just be like, oh, and then go to the shorter one.
Yeah, because
we want to read that one also.
And it also depends on when we decide where our next meeting is and how much time we have in between. We just kind of, see how it falls.
We always do it on a Friday at 6. That's a good time for everybody.
Yeah. And if we don't really have like a set day, we just get together and say, okay, what Friday is everybody available on?
Yeah.
And somebody will say, oh, I have something going on at this day or that time or whatever. And so then we just pick from there. And we usually try to at least make it 2 weeks in advance so that we have at least like a couple weeks to read, if that makes sense, obviously. But,
Okay.
And
let's talk about how we rate books.
Yeah.
Okay.
We rated books so many different ways.
Yeah, we used to go, okay, so how did everybody feel about the book? 1, 2, 3, and then you give a thumbs up, a sideways, or a down. And that one wasn't really extensive enough. We wanted more.
Because we were getting like a lot of like happies, and so it wasn't.
So I said, let's do the 5-star rating system with our fingers. And so 1, 2, 3, and then you hold up how many stars you gave that book. And that's worked out really well, I think.
So the star rating has been a lot better, and that's one we've used that's probably the only thing we've done solidly for the longest amount of time.
Yeah.
Because we've switched up how we pick books. We used to just randomly draw one, and then we would all go, no, not that one, let's draw again. And then we used to raise our hands and votes, and then we used to close our eyes and raise our hands and vote. It's funny, though. It's been crazy.
Yeah. So we have been doing this book club for a year now.
Officially.
Yeah. And I think that's really cool. And I'm excited to do many more years.
Me too.
Yeah. With everybody. And so we decided that we were going to do a Christmas book exchange. So we wrapped up. We each brought a book. Everyone that came brought a book, wrapped it, and then on the outside we wrote 3 words to describe that book.
Yes. We played like Dirty Santa, White Elephant, grab bags, however you want to. There's like a bunch of different names for it.
Well, I think we called it the Dirty Santa.
Yeah.
Okay. So we each drew a number and picked out the book that we wanted. I ended up getting The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, which is a book that I've been really wanting to read, and that was Christeena's. And so, yeah.
I ended up getting 3 Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake?
Kendar Blake, I guess.
Kendar Blake.
Interesting.
I've heard about it, and it sounds pretty good. I kind of cheated because this was my sister's, but I had to stop and pick her up one. So I picked it because I wanted it. But that was a lot of fun too. because you solely picked based off the 3 descriptions for it. So nobody knew specifically what book they got until they opened it, unless you were like me and cheated and picked the one that you bought for your sister.
Yeah.
And
I brought what was it? Girl on the Train.
Yeah, Sabrina got it, didn't she?
She did, and I wrote mystery, transportation, murder? Question mark.
I put on Long Way to a Small Angry Planet.
Mm-hmm.
I always mix that up too. I ended up putting space, adventure, and family.
Yeah.
I think
Family threw me off.
I was kind of iffy on the family one because like it talks about like the synopsis of it was kind of like she gets her own little family on the ship.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it wasn't specifically like it's not blood family, but
Sure.
you know, I was like I couldn't think of anything else, so I was like, because I haven't read it.
Yeah.
And on this one, I think we put princess,
Fight.
Powers, Queen or something.
Oh.
I don't remember, but it was a lot of fun.
It was.
And we're definitely going to do it again because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I already said that.
It was a lot of fun.
So, we're going good and strong. We have another meeting in 2 weeks, and
We're going to talk about Smoke Gets in Your Eyes by Caitlin Doty,
Yep.
which I absolutely loved, and Persepolis.
I was going to...
You want to show them?
Yeah.
Smoke Gets in Your Eyes by Caitlin Doty, which I absolutely loved, and Persepolis by Mara Jane Satrapi. This is the first time we've read 2 books. This one's a graphic novel, short graphic novel.
Nonfiction.
Excellent book. I loved it.
She also does have a YouTube channel called Ask a Mortician. I've heard good things about her channel, and I want to say that I've watched a couple of her videos because one of my other friends had showed me some of hers, and I didn't know she had a nonfiction book. But it's been a few years.
Yeah.
But she also has a YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I guess she just answers a lot of questions people have about death or et cetera, that they might not specifically want to ask. But, you know, I kind of think she's pretty open and would answer anything and stuff like that. And I think she's really funny. So,
yeah, she is really funny.
If that's something that you're interested in, then...
Yeah, it was very good. Okay, is that it?
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have a book club and you do things differently, or you found certain things that worked for you guys, or you just want to talk about your book club, or if you're thinking about starting a book club and you have some questions, whatever, comment below and we'll chat, or come be our friends. I'm Jess Game of Tomes on Twitter.
And I'm Christeena GOT.
Remember, when you play the Game of Tomes,
you read or you die.
Cha-cha.
That one for...
Feels like it's falling.
It is, yeah.
Help, help.
I was like, whoa!
It was like, I just felt like
I can feel it!